welcome. Great to have you joining me. Great to practice with you. Now let's get started. When you're ready, you just lie back. You close your eyes and you breathe. Taking the time to settle it. Taking your time to be right here. And as we settle it, as we find ourselves here, we start with one of the most important parts of this practice, the breath. The body lies back, the eyes closed. Nothing to do with those two. And so we feel the breath. We start to notice it. We feel it moving in. We feel it moving in. You don't need to judge it or analyze it. You don't need to decide if it's right or wrong, deep enough, long enough, this or that. Just take note of it. Just start to feel it. Gradually, as you notice it more, maybe start to notice how the body reacts as you notice the breath. You start to get that softening around the edges, that letting down of your guard. Just feeling that rhythm, moving in and moving in. Some breaths may feel deep, others a bit shallow. Some exhales nice and full and complete, others a little lighter. There's no right or wrong here. There's no good or bad to the breath. The breath has been there since the very first moment, and it'll be there till the last. So give it space to move. You're just watching it, just feeling it. And take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Then your next inhale is a nice deep, full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, release the breath, drawing your knees and wrapping your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight against the abdomen. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, shifting the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. You find that rhythm, the breath and body moving together. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And the next inhale draws you up to sit. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm. The shoulders back. You close your eyes if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending your knees if you need to. And inhale, the right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, pressing the hips back and up, down, dog. And you settle. Take any movement you like. Then inhale, stepping the right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. Then inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, pressing back to down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. Taking your time. Each round of the sun salutes trying to work a bit deeper, a little longer into the body. And most importantly, finding that coordination of the breath and body moving, working together. Inhale, right foot as you step forward. Exhale, left foot stepping forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Down dog. Nice and firm with the palm. Nice long lines the body. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Note the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Sitting as low as you like to go. The thighs are firm, the feet are grounded. And you get that nice upward lift of the torso. Then exhale, fold and forward over your legs. And you catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. Then the head hang heavy as you work into your forward fold. Tailbone tilting towards the ceiling. The arms helping to draw the torso down. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink down and forward as the torso sweeps up. Your arms drawing the torso up and back. Giving you that nice crescent curve. Nice long open line from the front of that left knee all the way up through your arms. Then exhale, release the hands to the floor. As you shift your hips back to straighten out that right leg, peel those right toes up off the mat for Hanumanasana. On exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. The hands are comfortable on the floor. You can start to walk them forward towards the top edge of the mat. Gives you that sense of reaching through the torso as you fold deep out over that right leg. Then exhale, bending back into that right knee. Plant the hands and step back. Down dog or moving through vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. Hips sink as the torso sweeps up. You soften those eyes. Take those nice deep breaths into the front of the body here. Then exhale, release the hands. The hips shift back, that left leg straightens out. Left toes peel up. And exhale, you fold forward. Hanumanasana. Maybe walking those hands forward. Finding that deep stretch to those 3 hamstring muscles on the back of that left thigh. Then exhale, bending back into the left knee. Plant the hands and step back. Choosing your route to down dog. Moving with your breath. Full inhales, complete exhales. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, step the foot forward. Warrior 1. Left heel spins in. Torso swoops up. Pressing firm into the outer edge of that left foot. That right knee bending as close to 90 degrees as you look. Then inhale, open up, warrior 2. The hips and chest turn broad to the long edge of the mat. That front knee still bending as close to 90 degrees. As you settle your hips down behind that right thigh. Feel open here. These full inhales expanding outward. And straighten out the right leg. Turn those right toes in so the feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you draw your heels towards each other as the knees bend and the hips sit for goddess pose. And bend those elbows 90 degrees. You sit as low as you like. And you soften your eyes. Nice, strong, grounded stance. Nice full breaths, moving in and moving out. Inhale, extend the forelimbs. Spin those heels back out so the feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. Trying to get the hands comfortable to the floor. And then if they are, you start to walk them back. Drawing yourself tighter in between your thighs. And tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. The head hangs heavy. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot, then stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Right heel spins it. Torso sweeps up. And you just settle in here. Nice grounded stance. The weight balanced front to back. So the tailbone draws down and the torso and arms lift up. Good, then inhale, opening up warrior two. Nice smooth transition. You make your adjustments. And once again, you settle into it. No need to overthink it or overwork it. You set the posture. You find that breath. And you feel the breath moving in and out. Inhale, straighten out the left leg. Toes turning. Then draw the heels towards each other as the knees bend, hips sit. Elbows bend, goddess pose. And here, especially with goddess pose, we all have that tendency to have our minds start to wind up on us, telling us to get out of the pose. We're tired, we can't do it, whatever it may be. And so you just turn to the breath. That firm determination of the stance. A nice fluid inhale leading to an exhale. Good, inhale, extend the limbs, spin the heels, and fold forward once again. If you like to take a different hand position, feel free. You can catch your big toes. You can take the arms behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Or work those hands on the floor. Whatever you like. Find that nice deep straddle stance, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, framing that foot, and stepping back. You choose your route to down dog. A smooth movement. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look between your hands and inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, rising all the way back up. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, take a breath. Then palms together at your heart and gesture balancing the body and mind as we make our way into extended hand to toe pose. So we'll bring that left hand to left hip, the right arm straight out in front. You start to shift your weight to the left. And on inhale, you lift that right leg up as high as you can. When it won't go any higher, you reach out and catch the big toe. Or let the knee bend and catch behind the thigh. And you find your base. As you feel steady, you may be working on reaching down to grab that big toe. Maybe you're working on getting that right leg to straighten out. Or you're working on lifting that right foot up towards the ceiling. Nice full breaths here. Good. And on your next exhale, you release that right foot And nice and slow, lower to the floor. Tadasana. Palms together. The weight starts to shift to the right. Right hand on right hip. Left arm straight out in front. Then isolate those hip flexors, and on inhale, you lift that left leg up as high as you can. When it doesn't go any higher, then you catch it. Either the big toe or behind the thigh. And as you feel steady, you start to work your progressions from wherever you are. Maybe trying to catch that big toe, trying to straighten that leg, or trying to lift that foot up towards the ceiling. Nice and easy. Keep it together as you lower that foot back down. Tadasana. Now with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. You settle into your base. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. As you twist to the right. Revolve chair. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. As you twist tighter, you can open those arms up into a T. Keep those hips stable. The knees lining up with each other. Isolating the rotation to the torso. Then back to center chair. Hips low, arms high. Take a breath. Then palms together as you twist to left. Using your breath to help you work that twist. Good. Back to center chair pose. Then this time bring the arms straight out in front, parallel to the floor. Shift your weight forward so the heels peel. And exhale, you slide your hips down imaginary. Then you sit yourself back. Once the hips touch down, you lift your heels in Navasana. We're doing 3 rounds. The knees can be bent or straight. The torso is lifted, the collarbones broad. And you want to feel that you're able to breathe. Full inhales, complete exhales. And cross the ankles. You either hug the shins in or hands outside your hips to lift. And back out. Knees bent or straight. Good. Cross and hug or cross and lift. Back out. Last one. Good. This time you cross the ankles, roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Nice long stance from foot to foot. That right thigh reaching forward, the left pressing back. Opening up through the hips. Then palms together, Thumbs to your heart as you fold and twist to the right. Revolve side angle. That left elbow outside that right thigh. There's leverage to help you pull that left side under. You can open those arms up into a T or bind around the thigh as you go deeper. Good, then letting that left arm guide you as you sweep up and open, warrior two. You take a breath and set your stance, then reach forward for side angle. That right elbow to right thigh, or hand to the floor, and that left arm goes long overhead. If you want to wrap that left arm behind your back for your bind, feel free. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. And with your next inhale, you rise back up, warrior two. Then sweep that left arm forward as you turn those left toes in slightly, warrior one. And straighten that right leg. Take the arms behind our back, interlace the fingers, setting up for pyramid pose. And exhale, fold forward over that right leg. Pressing firm down into that right foot. And the head hangs. The arms drawing away from your back. Then release the hands to the floor on an exhale as you step that right foot back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, step the foot forward. High lunge. We rise up. And we settle. Nice full breaths. Palms together. Thumbs slide to your heart as you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Again, you can open those arms or bind the thighs as you twist tighter. Focus on that rotation of the torso. Trying to get that nice deep wrap. Good. And letting that right arm guide you as you sweep open, warrior two. Once you're set with your stance, you reach forward, side angle. Start with that right arm reaching overhead. And if you want to wrap it behind your back for your bind, catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Inhale, warrior two. Sweep that right arm forward, warrior one. String the left leg up, the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And exhale, you fold forward for pyramid. And exhale, release the hands. Stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Then drifting your weight into that right leg as that left leg lifts up behind you for standing splits. You can walk your hands forward or walk them back. But you let the torso fold as you reach that left heel towards the ceiling. And exhale, float that left foot forward next to the right, holding over your legs at the top of the mat. Then bending that right knee as much as you need to so that right hand can touch down and that left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Nice open twist. You can stay here or wrap that left arm behind your back. And if you like, you take that right arm between your legs to catch hands outside that right hip, setting up for bird of paradise. If you got your hands, you shift your weight into that left foot and you simply press down to rise, bringing that right leg with you. Once you get tall, if you want, you can extend that right leg out. Nice and easy wherever you are. We all come back to folding over our legs. The head hangs heavy, the arms dangle. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Then drifting your weight into it as that right leg lifts up behind you. Standing splits. Reaching that right heel for the ceiling. Trying to get as long of a line as you can from foot to foot. And exhale, float that right foot forward next to left. Holding over your legs. Then the left knee bends so that left hand can touch down. The right arm reaches up. You stay there or wrap that right arm behind your back. You stay there or bring that left arm between your legs so you can catch hands outside that left hip. And then shifting your weight into that right foot. You simply press down to rise up. Bird of paradise. If you're rising up, try and stand tall. Collarbones broad. Good. Nice and easy, wherever you are. We all come back to folding over those legs. And the torso hang heavy. And the head and arms bob for a breath. Then inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, choosing your route. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you draw the knee forward, placing it on the mat behind that right wrist, setting it for pigeon. Left leg slides back. You can stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward over that right leg. Inhale, rising up. We're going to rock over to that right hip and just sweep that left leg out in front. We're going into modified heron from here. So with this right leg, you just find a comfortable position for it. The knees bent, both sit bones are firmly grounded. Then you interlace your fingers behind that left thigh, and you start by just straightening that left leg out. Then start to walk your hands towards the heel. And when you can't walk your hands any further down that leg, you then start to bend your elbows, drawing that leg towards you. And the key for heron pose is keeping the torso anchored in place, not letting the torso start to fold forward. Instead, you sit tall, nice plumb line from the crown of your head down through the tailbone as you draw that left leg to you. And exhale, release the left leg down. The ankles cross as you roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg, and exhale, you draw the knee forward, placing it on the mat. Our right leg slides back. You stay upright, or you drape yourself forward. Inhale, rising up. Rock over that left hip and sweep that right leg out in front. And again, you just find a comfortable position for this left leg. You sit nice and tall. You interlace your fingers behind that right thigh and start by straightening the leg out. And then you walk your hands as close to that ankle as you can reach. And when you can't go any further, you start to bend your elbows, drawing that leg towards you. Keep the low back drawing in. And exhale, you release the leg, crossing and rolling forward. Finding your route to down dog. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. You bring the legs through. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. Inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on our back. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. Opening the front of the body. And taking those nice deep breaths into it. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then take the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up. You hang out right there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against your back. And you send the legs up. A few more breaths, even one in variations. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. And take a twist. It feels good with the legs suspended in air. If you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center. And you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. If the hips are high, low back's open. Then release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, our arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back. And release the crown head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bend 90 degrees. As you release the knees over to left. One final twist. Inhale back to center and over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees and catch a right headstand. If you're doing a headstand, take your time. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new at a headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. You grab opposite elbows and bring the hands out, fingers and legs, palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor as you cup the back of your head in your hands. From here, you curl the toes and lift the knees. Then walking the feet towards the elbows, lifting your hips higher. And when you feel ready, you draw one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. Define that foundation, that balance here. And then you just take your legs straight up when you're ready. Staying up as long as you like. Coming down the same way you went up whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. We start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment, see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Always great to practice with you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.